Liam Hayes was the kind of man who tried not to be noticed. He worked quietly, arrived early, left late, and rarely spoke unless someone directly asked him a question. At Carter and Brooks Financial, where most employees competed for recognition and promotions, Liam was content just doing his job. Life, he felt, was easier when you didn't expect too much from it. His boss, Evelyn Carter, was the complete opposite. She was powerful, commanding, and always in motion. Her heels clicked like a clock ticking towards someone's deadline. She ran board meetings like a general leading an army. Most employees feared her, others admired her, but few actually knew her. Liam certainly didn't. At least not until that night. The company had hosted a high-profile corporate dinner at a luxury hotel. Evelyn delivered a strong, confident speech as always, her voice cool and steady. But Liam noticed her hands trembling when she set her glass down. Her eyes were tired, in a way exhaustion alone couldn't explain. When the event ended, most people grouped together, chatted, took photos, and left. Liam stayed back to help one of the staff carry some boxes to the loading area. He didn't even realize Evelyn had left, not until he saw her alone in the parking lot, leaning against her car, her head down. He could smell the alcohol from several feet away. He hesitated. Approaching your boss, especially one as intimidating as Evelyn, felt like walking toward a lion, drunk or not. But something was wrong. He stepped closer. "Ms. Carter? Are you all right?" She didn't answer. She just slid into the driver's seat, fumbled for the keys, and tried to start the car. Liam's heart lurched. "Ma'am, you're in no condition to drive," he said, voice firm. Her hand froze. She looked up at him, but not with anger. With pain. Pain so raw, so unguarded, that Liam felt like he'd accidentally seen something private. Don't tell me what I can't do," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I just want to go home. I'm tired." Her eyes glistened with tears. This wasn't the Evelyn Carter everyone knew. This was someone breaking. "Please," she added, sounding small. "Just, let me disappear for a night." Liam swallowed. "I can't do that," he replied softly. He reached into the car and took the keys from her unsteady hand. She didn't resist. He called a taxi and guided her gently into the back seat. But when the driver asked for the destination, Evelyn didn't respond. She just stared out the window, her breath uneven, tears sliding silently down her cheeks. "I'll ride with her," Liam said. The driver nodded and began driving, but Evelyn suddenly turned her head away from the city lights and demanded, "Not home. Just drive." The taxi moved toward the river bridge, a place people sometimes went to think, or to escape. Liam didn't like where this was going. When the taxi stopped near the bridge walkway, Evelyn stepped out. The night was dark and quiet, no other cars passing by. The river below reflected broken lines of streetlights. Evelyn walked toward the railing. Slow, almost dreamlike. Her shoulders trembling. Her hands shaking. Liam rushed to her side. "Stop. Please talk to me," he said gently. She turned to him with eyes that looked emptier than the night sky. "You think I'm strong," she said. "Everyone does. But I'm tired of being strong. My father died 2 weeks ago. I didn't even cry. I ran meetings. Signed contracts. Smiled. Everyone praised me for handling it well. But I feel like I'm dying inside. And no one knows. No one cares. I don't want to feel anymore." Liam felt his chest tighten. He had known loneliness, but not like this. He didn't lecture her. He didn't tell her to be brave. He didn't tell her it would be okay. He simply stepped closer and whispered, "I care." Evelyn broke. She collapsed into his arms, sobbing, shaking like the weight of years finally had permission to fall. Liam held her gently, steadying her like she was something fragile, because that night, she was. He guided her back to the taxi, made sure she got home, walked her to the door, and stayed until she fell asleep safely inside. He didn't touch her. He didn't judge her. He simply protected her dignity. Then he left. The next morning, Liam expected two things. 1. For Evelyn to pretend last night never happened. 2. For his job to be in danger. But when he arrived at the office, Evelyn wasn't in her usual power posture. She approached him softly, almost shyly, holding 2 cups of coffee. "Can we talk?" she asked quietly. They sat in a small conference room. Evelyn didn't hide behind her corporate armor. "You saved my life last night," she said. "And you treated me like a human being. Not a boss. Not a problem. Just a person. I haven't felt that in years." Liam simply nodded. "I've been carrying so much alone," she continued. "I forgot what it feels like to be seen. Thank you for seeing me." She took a deep breath. "I want to help you now. You've been invisible in this company. Not because you lack talent, but because you never push yourself forward. I want to change that." Liam blinked. Evelyn slid a folder across the table. "I'm promoting you," she said. "Effective today. Team lead. Better pay. Better hours. You deserve it. And I'd also like to know you. Not just as an employee, but as a person." Liam looked at her, not the feared CEO, not the perfect woman in heels, but a human being who had finally allowed herself to be vulnerable. He smiled. "I'd like that too." And from that day on, they became something more than co-workers, not lovers, not yet, but 2 people who understood each other on a level that went deeper than titles, deeper than fear, deeper than loneliness. He saved her life. She gave his a new direction. And both of them learned that sometimes, the most powerful transformations begin when someone simply says, "I'm here. You're not alone."